Disclaimer. Skyrim is known to have bugs and there might be slowdowns or pauses while viewing due to the game's engine. But we all know that, right? Good. Well, let's get started.
What's up, guys? This is me again for Skyrim. After about 5 takes, I'm hoping that this take is going to be the one that works. But in any case, a lot of good takes I had or whatever, but it's all good. I'm not going to be complaining. But here we are again, back in Skyrim. And this is my Bosmer. His name is Rindori. And with this new series that I'm going to be doing, I want to pretty much do something different, but it's still going to be remotely the same. It's not going to have the same structure as a Let's Play, because a Let's Play, everything is you jump into the game, everything is unedited, everything is, just pretty much raw footage. You jump into the game and you being yourself or whatever. And it's episode after episode and all that stuff. I want to do with this series is more of adventures and the character's life. So in this particular case, it's just the Bosmer. It's a wood elf. He's going to be a hunter. He's going to be a hunter in Skyrim. Now, I would love to do a backstory, and I actually tried and failed to do a backstory. I think the last one I tried to do was that he was a Bosmer and he was in Cyrodiil, and basically he was a hunter there, and there was a Imperial detachment headed north to Skyrim, and he pretty much got into a scuffle with them and ended up killing one of them. But they took him prisoner for the chopping block, basically. And that's how I was gonna lead it in. I mean, I guess that could be canon. It's a very simple story. It's just a little thing that to get you into the a reason why the character was in Skyrim. Because I mean, a Bosmer being in Skyrim he's a long way from home. It kind of doesn't make sense to go from Valenwood all the way to Skyrim without a true, legitimate life changing reason. I mean, he would have to be forming an alliance with the Dark Elves or something like that to take over the world to make that kind of trip. But no, he's just a simple hunter, and he's actually it's gonna reflect that he's actually young too. He doesn't know much about hunting. He's still learning, but he knows the bare basics. He knows the bare basics about archery, even though I plan on making him an archer. But with these types of things, you get it. You get a character, especially with I told you guys in the other video that I installed Requiem. You get a character and they're pretty weak in the beginning, and it's kind of hard to explain that if they used to be a general, or they used to be somebody of importance or with skill, for the simple fact that if you do that, it's like, okay, what happened to all the skills? Because a person could know how to do things and get all the weapons stripped away, but what happens when they get those weapons back? But when you have things like Requiem, everything is pretty much you pretty much got to start from the beginning, like your stamina and all types of stats, all type of perks. You got to start from the beginning. So that's why I made him a young Bosmer coming up in the world and stuff. That's all he knew was hunting. So like I said, it's gonna be day in the life and this Bosman life. If the series plans out, I actually was planning on not being commentating too much. I was gonna have more game than me talking. I'm probably I don't know. I'm probably just gonna do a regular thing commentating, because that's one of the reasons why you guys are here, because of me, and you guys want to hear my opinions on things. Well, I hope so. But yeah, so I felt like why not just talk how I used to or whatever, and play the game or whatever. But I was the only reason why I was thinking about something different was because I wanted to have a more immersive experience. So if I was not talking and you had nothing but gameplay, um, not nothing but gameplay, but bare minimum of me talking, you would get more into what I'm doing on screen, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to do like a immersive series where when you click on a video to watch it, you get like a day in the life of this. And I know I said it like 8 times already, but you get a day of life for this whatever character it is, and whatever they do, it's almost like you're just experiencing their movements, the way they go about life, or whatever. So in any case, what else do I want to talk about before I jump into this? I guess I could mention some of the things that came to my attention while I was doing the last couple of takes. One of the things is that the headset I was using before was not the greatest. Well, it was a great headset, but the quality wasn't great. It was a lot of crackling and stuff. So I'm hoping that the quality is good on this. Another thing is I'm going to do the right here. You have mod. This is from the alternate start, live another life mod, and with that mod, you get to pick and choose your path on what you want to do, what's going to be your fate. Now, for this particular character, since for one, since he's going to be a starter character, for me getting back into the series and all that good stuff, um, I'm just going to use the actual original Bethesda intro. And that's for a couple of reasons. I mean, for one, the intro is just badass. I mean, the way you start is very cinematic, it's very, hands on and stuff like that. I don't want to just be, I mean, I don't mind just being put somewhere in the game and saying that, giving a small little snippet of a backstory. Like, oh, I was cast away, I was shipwrecked, off the coast of Skyrim. Little things like that, and then you end up being inside of a ship. I don't mind that stuff, but it does not compare to the original intro where you have a full voice dialogue and all that stuff. I say all that to say this. I'm about to do that, so I know that probably 90% of the people that click on this video and watch the series, especially this episode, probably seen the intro already to Skyrim since we're in 2014 and the game came out in 2011. So, having that said, feel free to when I go over there and I go into bed or whatever and I start the sequence, you can skip this vid. After that, I mean, after this part right here, once I head over there, you can skip to the next video, or well, you can watch it as well. I mean, I recommend watching it over again because my experience may be a little different with the mods and everything in. Another thing is I want to bring to you guys' attention before I start this is, if you notice, I'm using the lighting mod. I'm using ELFX and some other things that enhances the lighting. I brought that up because there are going to be instances where it's going to be really dark. Like, even sometimes at nighttime, it's going to be pitch black. And I want to keep it that way. I don't want to edit the YouTube video and just say, let me make this brighter for my audience, because I want you, it's a three-way street. Me actually physically playing the game, the character in the game, first and foremost, actually. So it's the character in the game, living his life. It's me controlling the game, and it's you guys viewing the thing. So I want all three to view the world as if he was viewing the world. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be situations where it is dark and he can't do nothing about it, and so you guys are going to see what I see and what he would be seeing, and that's just pretty much what's going to be. There are going to be some workarounds, torch here and there, or maybe in some situation. Well, I'm not going to spoil some things because there's some cool things that I got planned, but eventually he'll find some ways to see in the dark and workarounds and stuff like that. So anyways, I don't want to talk too much. I'm probably going to talk about mods after this, whole sequence and tell you guys what I'm going to be doing or what I have with mods and stuff like that, and probably show you around the mods and stuff, whatever. But for now, we're going to start this thing. So let's do it.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Okay, got caught crossing the border of Skyrim illegally. Nah, that's not quite the story. You guys know the story.
Such is the strange and twisted hand of fate.
Oops. That thing is a little weird sometimes, playing with the mouse and keyboard. Even though I'm really used to it, but whatever. So here we go. And this is it. Now, I'm not going to talk, in this sequence, I'm not going to talk that much. I'm just going to let it play. And I'll get back to you guys probably once I get full control and everything settles down. I'll probably talk a little bit after that. So, see you on the other side.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that
What the hell? Is that a snow leopard?
Stormcloaks.
Oh, somebody died? Oh, I've never seen this before. Oh.
I don't know. But
Let me, I've already got a console command that shit.
what village are you from,
Nope.
horse thief?
I was about to.
A Nord's last.
Oh, the horse thief died. Oh, hell no. In the 5 takes I've had, I've never seen that shit. I probably should have never looked in that direction. Oh, Rayloff over here is going, he's going to talk to himself, I guess. Nah, that's a damn shame. Well, let's see how this pans out. I mean, I may have to re-edit this thing. But I might leave that in there, you know, just for fun and shits and giggles. I can't believe that. Man, what the hell is going on here? Yo. That's Tullius? Tullius is trying to fight? Get the fuck up out of here. I gotta restart this thing. Alright, y'all.